Greetings, this is Polly of the Spooky Polly. Okay, class, slow lecture. I have a lot of friends in New York City, the Democrats. I honestly am not. They are. We talk an awful lot, and I'm gonna give you some advice. Listen to it or not, I don't care. The Democrat Party, or the High Command, has been infected by a wolf virus. It itself is not fatal, but it's also infected by a groupthink that makes it fatal. And I was thinking last night, how best to illustrate this point? I have a good one. The Empire of Japan in 1941. This is these analogies. In 1941, the Army High Command went to war with America. Well, Navy High Command, but it was pushed into it by the Army. That they could defeat America. Yes, America is 10 times their size, but they'd held off the Mongols, they'd beaten Russia. Who are these people? They thought America so soft and weak. No, this was based on no fact. It was just their beliefs. Contrast it to the Democrats, who went into the election of 2024 thinking that Republicans were stupid, hicks, immoral, Nazis, well, no better than Nazis. What assumption did they have here? It was just false. It was just a groupthink. Now, there are some that knew that hey, wait a second. These guys are just normal people, have a different idea of how to run the country. Now, groupthink said they're all racist, they're all misogynist. You know what you've heard, all the words you've used. And they went into campaign thinking that. And I didn't hear too many dissenting voices in their ranks. Not contrasted to the Japanese. When Battle Midway, this was their battle plan. At the Battle Midway, they would take Midway Island, use it as a staging ground to take Hawaii, and then invade America from Hawaii. That is utterly crazy. That is so crazy it's beyond belief. But they actually believed it, and they put the Army and their Navy into that position. Contrasted to the Democrats. They went into the election of 2024 saying that, no, the economy's doing fine. Oh, immigration, no, we're not trying to replace white people. And they're a plus. You know what it means? This is totally wrong. But that's what they believed. They thought that Donald Trump, he had a small, medium-sized MAGA support inside the Republican Party, but that's all. In a general election, he'd fade out. He'd wanted in 2016, but that was 2016. Here, this is 2024. Even though he had overcome so many obstacles, they just that groupthink. That even though they saw this man kept coming up, how many times you throw a punch at him, he seemed to have absorbed it and become stronger. But they thought, and they all thought, the 2024 election, that they were going to win. And those that talk otherwise, I didn't hear them during the night of the election, till much, much later when they realized. But groupthink is so fatal. I'll give you an example. Japan's follow this example. When it was obvious that they were going to lose the war, the military high command still saw somehow they could keep the Americans off them. They settled everywhere. Guadalcanal, they would push back. I lost Taipan, Okinawa, and then the Japanese mainland was ripe for attack there. The American bombers, the one night, killed 100,000 people, Japan and Tokyo. When, after 2 atomic bombs, the emperor decided, the emperor was the one person in Japan who was above groupthink. He didn't act like that, but in the end he realized, someone got kicked the ball here. They had an order by Americans to surrender, or else. He went to the high command there, and they said, "We have the notes of the discussions." Well, no, Your Majesty, we could have women with spears. We got millions of women with spears. They'll hold it off. I know, I meant what the Emperor must have fought. He said, "Where have you stopped them?" Well, our military didn't stop them. Our very good army didn't stop them. And you say women with spears? He then surrendered, because he's the one person that could. The Democrats, after this defeat, are saying the same thing. "Oh, no, trans rights. That didn't hurt us. No. Immigration, oh, well, maybe a few tighten up a little bit here. And the economy is doing well." They're saying no now, but they were saying yes then. And they have a world virus there. A small percentage of progressive activists have taken over the party. And as the Japanese used assassination in the army to those that dissented, these people use the media to attack you, your personality, and people have lost jobs. If some of the left they're a little worried about it, they have good reason. The only way to stop that is to fight it. There's no other way. Republicans had that. Donald Trump came in there, and he united a populist element, but it swept everything, and now is on top. What did the Democrats learn from this loss? Well, I'll tell you what they learned. For the DNC, they picked a guy, white bread guy, who believes in all the tropes that the progressives talk about. Their vice chairman is that David Hall character, who once he got in there, sent, using the DNC mailing list, has sent 8 private letters out there asking for money for him. They learned nothing. They don't have any method of cleaning their ranks of what they have. They're still infected by groupthink. It's still nodding their heads up and down. It's still disbelief. If the German military was so comical to think that in the end women with spears could somehow hold off the Americans, then where are these Democrats? Are they any better? Oh, no, trans rights, well, we can still win with boys and girls sports. Yeah, let's face it, it's get the PR better, that's all. Well, that's not going to work. And if you don't realize that, you're going to continue to lose. Republicans are now on top. Don't expect any mercy from them. You've been calling them Nazis for a long time. The Japanese were lucky. MacArthur was head of the force that came up to Japan, and he used a velvet glove on them. Don't expect Trump to be the same thing. Nor should you expect it. You've called him a Nazi. He tried to put him in jail. He had a couple assassination attempts. No. This is the type of Democrats to back off and reflect. Get rid of that progressive woke virus. And if you cannot do that, if you could continue saying, well, we'll have just different packaging of this message. I mean, do you really think that America wants boys and girls sports? No. That was one of the secret issues, I thought, that convinced a lot of women, a majority of white women, to go with Trump. You think that the economy was good? Oh, now you're saying inflation's high, and in time, Trump will take it down. You think they're spending billions and billions and billions on a foreign war there, a country that most people can't even find on the map, Ukraine, or Americans want to bat? No, they don't. They'd like to get some kind of honorable peace there, but they're going to get, If you thought that Afghanistan was a good withdrawal, we left billions and billions and billions and men behind, billions of dollars of equipment behind, well, you're wrong. I mean, they'll be like the Japanese there at the end. I mean, they were in a bunker with the emperor there. That was in a worse condition than Hitler's bunker was. The emperor said, no. If they hadn't said that, where have you stopped them? We're going to surrender. They may very well, in the end, have taken 40 millions of women with bamboo spears try to stop the Americans. That's how there was a virus they had. The military was infected with a virus of their superiority, which just did not match reality. And that may have happened if they have an emperor who could say, stop in the end, stop. Then they're not taking his core off the cliff. There's no one in the Democratic Party. No leadership that I've seen. Oh, you have something like Bill Maher, apparently the Young Turks, some podcasters that are saying, let's get this woke crowd stuff out. But no one in charge. I mean, their elections and the DNC was shocking. They learned nothing. Let me tell you something. The Japanese always thought that it couldn't get worse. As the Americans pushed them back, it couldn't get worse, and of course, it always was, always did. The Democrats are saying, well, and you hear the sayings, well, it's just Donald Trump. He'll be gone for years, and we'll come back and win as we always do. No, I suspect you're going to lose or continue to lose for a while now. Until you fight within your own ranks. Until you get rid of well, first, you gotta get rid of groupthink, where everyone thinks the same. I mean, Democrats always say the same thing. That unity is impressive when they all vote the same way. There's nothing wrong with groupthink in of itself. But if the groupthink, like the Japanese military was affected with this idea of superiority, that America was weak and they were going to beat them, if you're infected with that, then groupthink is very, very bad. If, in groupthink, the Democrats, that their opponent, Donald Trump, is a fascist, is a Nazi, is Hitler, and they're all the supporters are rubes and Nazis and brown shirts, if you believe that, then groupthink is deadly. That's their fight. Let me tell you something. It is to the Democrats and the liberals to have these fights. Not mine. It's yours. Will you deal it or not? I'm telling you now. You're going to continue to lose. And, like I said, you don't have an emperor who come there and say, hey, this is what we're going to do. Republicans have one. They have Donald Trump. Donald Trump says this is what we're going to do. And he's convinced the people to follow him. You guys have nothing like that. You say, well, he's some type of fascist because he can do that. No, he's a leader who can do that. You say, well, we need Donald Trump. What you're saying is you need a leader and you haven't got one. I don't see anyone out there that can do that. Well, that's too bad for you. It's good for me. Okay, this is Polly. Just trying to be friendly to Democrats, that's all. A friendly little reminder. Okay. Till I see you again.